So why I'm saying this is the end of an era is for two reasons. Hey, what's up? It's Gabe here. Welcome back to the vlog. Currently here at the Airbnb, about to leave permanently. Like done. We're done. This is the end of an era. I have a very important message towards the end of the video, so stay watching. But we're gonna actually get everything packed up in the car and get ready to go because we got the house. We got the house. We're finally living in a house of our own. Well, it's a rental, but it's our own. It's our own rental. So it's really, really exciting. I'm gonna bring you there. And then, yeah, we'll talk about what we're gonna talk about. Also gonna get a workout in. Also got some appointments today. Also gotta eat some food. It's gonna be a busy day. But with that said, gotta get going right now. So we are packed and ready to go. Got everything all the way back. Got some stuff here. I'm about to head back to the house right now and also get some food. So I'm gonna see what Martha wants and then we'll go from there. All right, made it back to the house. We're gonna do a little dinner date on a cardboard box because we don't have any real furniture yet. We got this little scoop chair. I don't know what the heck you call them. It's like a chair that you can sit in, which is pretty cool. We're gonna actually have another one. I'm gonna have to put that together in a little bit. This place is an absolute disaster. We're trying to get everything settled in. We got a bunch of new stuff. Super, super cool. We're about to have some burgers and fries. I also put my thumb right through the burger already. Ketchup? Can you say ketchup? Got a mushroom and Swiss burger right here. Got some fries. Got a cheeseburger and fries. You ready to eat? All right, time to give this a shot. One bite. Alrighty, so it's time for the workout here, doing a push day workout, which is incredibly simple for me because essentially I do a superset and then I do a couple other exercises and I got babies running around, I got dogs running around. It was definitely a chaotic workout, but how I set it up is I do decline flies. Now it's essentially like a regular chest fly, but it's kind of decline because I have my feet pushing myself up. And for whatever reason, it just gives me a better stretch than just doing it flat. And I've talked about this in previous videos and on my Instagram workout videos and all this kind of stuff. But the reason I do it that way is it just feels better on my shoulders, my elbows, on the chest, which is the main focus here. And the reason why I do these first is because I don't have my bench press set up quite yet, which may be coming soon, which will be super exciting. But push-ups are pretty easy for me. So instead of doing a bunch of different push-up variations, I like the classic push-up now as I've grown to like it. But if I do the chest flies first, it makes these a lot harder and I feel like I get a lot more out of it. And there's like scientific papers out there that kind of back this up, kind of. So I figured, hey, give it a shot, run with it. And I've been doing it for a while and I've been really liking how it's going. So it's just interesting how like the first set of push-ups on the superset, I'll end up doing like, I don't know, 15 reps. And the second set, I actually did 5 reps. No joke, 5. To be fair, my daughter and my dog were both kind of trying to get after me and trying to distract me, or maybe they just wanted my attention, but it was kind of funny. Like everyone was wanting my attention throughout this workout, and sometimes this happens, but most of the time I'm kind of just doing my thing. Everyone's kind of spectating, but this time in particular, I maybe just picked the wrong time, and she wanted to show me things, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then moving on to my next exercise, which is the lateral raises, which I've talked about this before. I'm really trying to slow these down and do the pause at the top. But these are 25s, and it's just not easy to do the pause. However, I'm getting better at being able to stop it at the top, even if it's for just a split second. That little bit of hold makes these so much harder. And when I was training these more seriously and even doing the 30s for a while, I was able to pause with the 25s because I would overload with the 30s, and it makes those 25s feel a whole lot lighter, even if they're the same weight, just the mental part of it. And just for the case of being distracted during this workout, my dog was just not having it. Mabel was all about not letting me do the workout. And I'm like, you know what? I just got to do this one last set because I was just doing a burnout set of the diamond push-ups. And then my daughter was over here and I was like, hey, you want to go over there? And everyone just, go do your thing for like 3 or 4 more reps. But they just weren't having it. And I was just, just trying to arrange everything and commentate over this, which anyway, kept on going, tried to push out a couple more reps, making sure that I'm out of the way and keeping everyone safe. especially with like the dumbbell lifts, but we're making it work. We're making it work, but soon things will get upgraded, including my strength and ability to work out because those push-ups were really, really tough. So yeah, that was that. Here's the workout up on the screen so you can pause it to read it, and then wrapped up with a nice chicken dinner. All right, so why I'm saying this is the end of an era is for two reasons. The first reason being that we are no longer living in apartments, living in anyone else's place. We are living in our own house. Even though it is a lease, it is still our own place to live that is a house. And this is what we've been wanting to do for a very long time, and we've finally been able to do it. I'm here in my room, which essentially is going to be a home office that I'm going to set up, kind of a little mini studio, maybe even do some music down the road. We'll see what happens with that. And it's going to be really cool. And we're getting a whole bunch of furniture and setting all that up and getting all the things moved here and moved out of the old place and moved out of the everywhere, like all the Airbnbs that we moved out of, the old apartment. We still got to get a bunch of stuff out of there, which a lot of it we're going to be throwing away because it's old and stuff we don't use or need. And we haven't used it in like a month and a half. So anyway, we're going to get rid of all that stuff and just settle in with new stuff here and just got the new job going. Things are happening and going to really ramp up the content production, which is the second reason. The second reason this is an end of an era is because I've been vlogging on YouTube since essentially, well, I think 2009, 2010, and on this channel specifically since 2013. And it's just, it doesn't really work. Unless I make a specific vlog about a specific topic and a specific event, and a specific something, very specific with the right title and thumbnail, the vlogs just don't work. And I've had some vlogs get like 30,000 views and 80,000 views, which I've since unlisted, but those were about very specific things. Now, if I want to take growing this channel seriously, I'm probably going to ease off of vlogs and go more to topic-based videos. And I'm going to talk about several different things, such as, of course, fitness, diet and training, cardio, supplements, all that kind of fun stuff that I like to talk about anyway, which I've been talking about on Instagram Reels, which I'll talk more about in a second. But then also be able to just focus in on like what I'm doing to grow my fitness business and what I'm doing in just life, like things I'm thinking about, things I want to talk about, instead of being so boxed into being a like fitness vlog, even though most of my titles and some thumbnails are really nothing to do with fitness unless I just cram it into one of those really long titles that just doesn't get views because it's not about a specific thing. You wouldn't even really know that this is mostly a fitness channel, but I definitely don't want to keep doing like the boxed in approach where the goal is to just be one thing and be more dynamic, because my life is very dynamic. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of different like topics that I am interested in, like fitness and business and music and like playing music. I'm gonna get back into that now that we're in the house and I don't have to worry, so much about like downstairs neighbors and all that. It's gonna be very, very exciting. So I want to share that and bring you along with that journey, because it's gonna be a whole lot different. Even if it is just me sitting down and talking about a topic, it's going to be a lot more focused and a lot more interesting and a lot more just real and raw, but also a lot more structured. If that makes any bit of sense, it does to me, because it's going to be structured around an idea, but real and raw because I'd just be able to sit down and talk about it and maybe have some B-roll if I so choose to do so. So that's the plan moving forward. I do want to take growing this channel seriously, considering that this channel has been up since 2013 and we're at like 1,700 something subscribers. It's a lot of work, especially considering I put over 1,200 videos up on the channel to only get to that point. And if I really want to take it further, I really need to focus in on making videos for the people that I want watching my videos versus just kind of posting whatever I want and then going from there. So that's what I'm gonna do. And at least for the next 90 days, I'm gonna be very focused on doing that. Not necessarily uploading every day, but very focused on the right topics, titles, and thumbnails to draw in a viewership of people that are either like me or like my ideal customer, who ends up being a lot like me in any way, because I do online training, I do programs, I have a fitness community, I have a fitness newsletter, and of course I want to spread the word because there's a lot of information in there that a lot of people need, but if they don't ever see it because I'm not getting views, it's kind of a trade-off. Like, you want to get the views to help the people. So that's how I want to do it. And with that said, this is gonna be the last vlog for an untold number of time, because I want to really focus on growing in all aspects of life, but especially on this channel in this context right here. I'll also be doing the same thing on Instagram, like in terms of being very focused, and also doing the same thing with the newsletter, of course, has always been fitness based and helping people get in better shape. And then with my community programs and all the other content I post online, like medium.com. And also pretty soon, I'm going to be doing a video talking more specifically about the goals that I had set in the beginning of the year, the things that I'm actually doing, where I'm at, and where I plan to be in maybe like a 30-day period, maybe do like a monthly update, because it'd be a lot easier to put out videos that are kind of just chilling, chatting about a specific thing versus putting together a vlog and trying to find the time to edit and all this kind of stuff, and make sure I have enough clips in a vlog to make it a vlog. But I want to talk about what I'm doing to reach those goals, so then that way you can see my progress, and then across the month I would talk about what I'm doing at that moment to kind of all work together towards this one thing, like my life system that has helped me improve my life dramatically since I first started this channel. Like, I'm not even the same person at this point. It's just amazing to see, because like it's just super, super cool. So I do want to share that with you. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully this makes any bit of sense. I kind of just talked about essentially my brain, put it into words, put it on this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will talk to you next time.